Hi everybody, it's Carla from Casey Creates, and I just want to do hopefully a quick thrift store haul. I did some thrifting. I did a lot of thrifting actually, so I don't know how quick this will be, but I'll do my best. Goodwill had what they called a sidewalk sale, and everything that had a brown, gray, or orange tag was $1. So I made it around to 5 different Goodwill. I wasn't sure if I was going to make it out, but I did. And I'm really glad I did. So I'll get started because I don't want to make it too long, but if you watch my videos, there's certain things I look for. This is simply for upcycling and refashioning. I did find some things that are ready to wear, and I'll share you what those are. But I love all things gingham. So I found this beautiful Kelly green gingham shirt, and if I don't do anything with it before Christmas, going to end up on a Christmas photo. My younger son will probably be wearing it. It's very nice. Just to get a nice pressing and make it nice and crisp. That's a pretty shirt for $1. And then I found this women's old country gingham red, which I love, and I'm going to use it for patchwork pieces because I just think a pop of red gingham in certain spots is really fun. I found this nice soft sundress in the tones that I look for are more of the muted harvest tones, browns and greens, and this one is a pretty brown, and I'm sorry for the lighting, I don't know if you can tell, but it has like blue flowers and burgundy-ish colored roses. And I have a special project I'm going to do with this, and I know it sounds weird, but I'm going to cover a pair of shoes, and that's all I'll say for now, but I'll come and show you what it's like on a video. I love embroidery, anything that's embroidered, and I found some really beautifully intricate embroidered pieces, but I also love plaid. So this has 3 of the things I love: a scalloped bottom, embroidery, and plaid, and this would be a really pretty bell sleeve, I think. So that was a wonderful find. And then I'm tall, but I don't like to buy pants in tall because then I still end up having to hem them a little bit. So often I will take a beautiful trim and add it to the bottom of a pair of pants. And I found this lightweight corduroy, and it has gorgeous embroidery on it. So I'm planning to add this to the bottom of a pair of pants that are in the same tan color. But if you can see, it's almost snowflake-like. It's so pretty. So I was happy to find that. And then I also look for really full skirts so that I get a generous amount of fabric, and when they're trimmed with lace, I mean, you could never get that much lace for $1. So look, I found this pretty Coldwater Creek white skirt, and it just has a whole bunch. It has 3 tiers, and each tier has lace. The bottom is scalloped, which I like, of course, and it goes all the way across. It's really a pretty eyelet lace in a big full skirt. I don't even know if that's been worn. It's so perfectly clean. This is a sundress, and again it has the embroidery, scalloped bottom, and I'm going to use this on the bottom of a cami so that it kind of has that little peekaboo look underneath one of the tunics or tops. And then this was my favorite white lace that I found, and I will probably tea stain most of this because when you tea stain it, kind of gives it that more vintage antique look. But this has a little capelet on the top, and I think that this inset lace is just beautiful. It's very Victorian. See if I can get it so that you can see it. So it's got a really pretty cutout there, and it goes all along the bottom. Now, it is torn at the bottom, but that's okay because I'm going to take these out and individually inset them into my own pieces. I'll show you this sweater that has it on there. I'm going to take this one apart too, but one trick I've learned is that if you take these out and you have a top that's a little too small, you can just add a little triangle on the side and it'll give it more width, and it'll also make it a little more flowy so that it's not clingy, because that's uncomfortable to me. So anyway, that was a pretty mauve one, and I'll peel that one apart. And then I have a project that I came up with while I was there at one of the Goodwills. I really love fall, and I really miss the nip in the air that you get in the fall, so I thought I'll start creating fall items to kind of help me feel a little better in all this heat. But this is just an Urban Pipeline skater's jacket. It's a hoodie, and I want to take this, and with this beautiful skirt I found, it has a beautiful floral rose pattern. It's like denim, but my plan is to line the hood of this hoodie with it, like this. See if I can get it in there so it makes some sense. Anyway, it'll be this rose pattern lining on the inside, and then I also thought I could use some of it to make that little pocket that your hands go in the front. So these two together already already come together in my mind as a project. And then I have a chambray denim jacket that I've worn for a couple of years, and I'm going to do the same thing with that. I'm going to line the hood with this chambray rose patterned denim. This is just a women's pair of denim capris, but I loved that rose pattern on there, and I can kind of refashion my denim jacket so that it's like I have a new jacket. So that'll be for that. Again, the full skirts, I have this one, and this one I'm going to use with a chambray shirt that I have to give it a ruffled bottom and bell sleeves. And I love this one because I like the soft blue and green and then the little buttery yellow. I think it makes a really pretty color combination. And this is 100% rayon. It's real soft and lightweight, and I think it'll make a really comfortable top. I actually have my own on that I made a few years ago. This was a skirt, and I put my own bell sleeves on it. And I'll stand up and show you. This is the bottom. It has a little bit of embroidery at the bottom as well. So I found a silk top. This is J. Crew, and one of the things on my list was embellishments, and so I found floral little embellishments on here. They're a little mangled, but they'll make really neat little shabby chic embellishments on something. I like the nice rust color and that it's 100% silk. I thought that was a really great find. And did I mention everything was $1? This is another sundress, and often if I'm looking more for a vintage type pattern, I'll go for things that have some brown in them. And then this has this really pretty calico floral print. Underneath is the slip with ruffle, and so I have that built-in ruffle that I can take off and use, and I won't have to ruffle the fabric. This was another full skirt with the crinkly ruffle, but what I love about this one is it has a little more trim on each line of ruffle, and it's a little shimmery, and I already have some ideas of where I can replace that ruffle. And then there's this really full, fun, crinkled skirt as well, and it has another little trim that's kind of shimmery like rickrack, and there's a lot of this too, so that'll be fun. And then I have pillowcases that have some really nice crocheted lace at the end, and that lace makes a really pretty cuff on a sleeve, or it could make a really pretty neckline around the collar. One of my favorite things I found that yesterday was this batik fabric, and it has these beautiful fall colors, and the little starbursts are like tie-dye, but they look like flowers to me, and I'm really excited about what I'm going to do with this. I don't know yet, but I see some inspiration here. It just hasn't been realized yet. But these are so pretty. I don't know. It's like batik, and it's just beautiful. So I'm going to look forward to using those. And let's see. The only thing I have left is the jewelry I found. This is a beaded bracelet. Just a little elastic one, but they're wooden beads, and they kind of come into the little daisies in the middle, and then just real earthy and cute, and that was $1. And then this one is the little glass beads. It's a bangle, and I love the colors in that. And then I'm making these little clay pendants where I press leaves and flowers into the clay, and then I'm going to wash them with a little bit of a colored stain, and then I want to put a wooden bead on each side. So I have these wooden beads. This was $1, but I'll pull it apart and just reposition them. I'm hoping I'm not forgetting anything. I did go kind of fast, but I didn't want to bore you. I think what you'll really enjoy is once I finally start putting these into some projects. So I need to get started doing that, and I'll be back with you to show you what I did. Thanks for watching, and I will talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.